There's a phrase that comes from the Vedic tradition of India, which says, when you stop trying to be heard, you may finally hear the truth. So, what does this mean? When the drive to be heard relaxes, the psychic noise of self protection quiets, and what remains is the already present wordless truth of being. The compulsion to be understood, validated, or vindicated is largely an egoic movement trying to secure its reality. It turns every conversation, every inner dialogue into a courtroom where the me is constantly defending, arguing, justifying, persuading, and explaining. In that state, we do not listen. We wait for our turn to speak, subtly editing reality so it serves self image, the selfie, and not the self. Truth, in the non dual sense, is not an option or position, but the open awareness in which all positions appear. In Indian spiritual traditions, there's a practice called mauna, a silence where the egoic I has subsided and only pure being remains as the locus of real knowing. As long as the ego is loudly insisting, hear me, hear me, hear me, the more subtle current of the silent knowing is drowned out. So, stop trying to be heard is not repression, it is the cessation of arguing with what is. In that non reaction, attention turns from broadcasting outwardly to directly sensing what is here, sensations, thoughts, feelings, without commentary. This receptive stance allows a deeper intelligence called pure knowing than the conditioned mind can register, like finally hearing a faint melody once the machinery powers down. When defensiveness softens, uncomfortable truths can surface. Grief, fear, the limits of the personal story, the absence of any solid self left behind. So, in your next intense reaction, notice the urge to interrupt, explain, or correct, or justify, or defend. For a few breaths, let that urge be there, but do not act on it. Feel it fully. Listen instead to the raw experience in the body and the environment. Often, what becomes clear is not just what the other is saying, but a deeper, wordless sense of okayness that does not depend on being heard at all.